Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.
Do you have any experience working with a computer?
Yes, I have been a data entry operator for 3 years.
What kind of software can you use?
I have working knowledge of Windows and DOS. Actually, I'm quite familiar with both Java and C programming languages.
Do you have any other computer qualifications?
I have an Acre certificate, grade 2.
Do you know how to use a PC to process the management information?
I'm sorry to say I'm not familiar with processing management information, but I'm sure I could learn quite quickly. It can't be too difficult, and I've got a quick mind. I can handle any problem you give me.
Excuse me, Alex?
What can I do for you, Kim?
I was wondering if you could get together with me to go over the payroll.
Sure, anytime. Your silk garments have aroused much interest in our country ever since our first order was put on the market. We have no doubt we can do better this year if you appoint us your sales agent.
We appreciate your intention, but the amount of your orders last year was moderate.
That's true. However, at the fair last March, people were so interested in Chinese garments that the demand this year will surely increase.
Do you think it will help if we appoint a local agent?
I'm sure it will, if we are appointed your agent. Your garments are attractive, and we, a well-established importer with multiple sales channels, can boost the sales.
Well, we'll consider your proposal.
Welcome to our factory. My name is Tiong Had and I'll show you around here. First we'll take a look at the workshop which produces food thermometers. Please, this way.
Has all the work done by men been replaced by automatic computers?
Yes, it has.
Excuse me, what is this?
This is a circuit board.
Are the batteries in it made by your people?
No, they are from other factories.
What kind of battery is it?
It is lithium which can be used for over 3 years. Would you mind if I ask some personal questions?
No, I don't. Please.
Are you in robust health?
I have a little problem. I'm overweight for my height. I think I should go on a diet.
May I have your resume, please?
Yes, I need a job that can give full play to my skills.
Do you like a job in a library, working with books?
I like peace. As a matter of fact, I once had a job in a library.
Are you here for the position advertised in China Daily?
Yes, I am. I'm very interested in that advertisement about hiring a computer program designer, and hope to know a little more about it.
What kind of information would you like?
Well, first I would like to know if this position is still available.
Yes, it's still open.
Terrific. Then how should I apply for?
Oh, we need your resume, health report, 3 photographs and several letters of recommendation. Would you please send them to us by next Wednesday?
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Excuse me, may I see Mrs. Smith?
It's me. What can I do for you?
Nice to meet you, Mrs. Smith. I'm coming here for an interview by appointment.
Are you Mr. Wu?
Yes, I am.
Nice to meet you, too. Did you have any difficulty finding our company?
Not really. I am familiar with this area.
You look tired.
Yeah, I've been working so much overtime lately.
Really? How come?
My boss gave me a big project. I had to have it finished by this morning. It was so difficult.
You shouldn't work so hard.
I know. But hard work pays off, you know.
What do you mean?
Maybe now I'll get that promotion I was hoping for.
Our productivity has been down for more than 6 months now. I'm seriously considering pulling in an outside consultant to diagnose the cause of our problematic areas. I think we'd all benefit from an outsider's perspective. Sometimes we're just too close to the problems to see the forest for the trees.
I think that's a good idea. You know, I got a golfing buddy that runs a consultant firm. He's an expert in organizational communication. He does come cheap, but he's an expert in this field. Maybe he could help get things on track.
Do you have his card? What's in his portfolio? Which firm has he worked for in the past?
He's done staff for Microsoft and Boeing. I think he's been involved with Siemens training evaluations as well. I'll get you his card. You can give him a call.
Mr. Wilson, I'm very glad we reached the agreement at last. Now I'd like to propose a toast to the further development of our cooperation.
I'm very delighted too. I'm sure that we'll have a wider range of cooperation. So, let's drink to the signing of our contract.
Bottoms up.
Cheers. You've been work here for nearly a month. How do you feel about the job?
Not bad. Thank you for your help. I am always busy with this job. I feel a bit tired.
I had the same feeling when I first came to work here. But after a period of time, I feel better. I am sure you'll get used to this busy job.
I also feel that work efficiency here is very high. And you have strong working ability and professional skill. It seems that you know all. That's really wonderful.
You know the phrase, the survival of the fittest. We have no choices.
That's right. I have to work.
Ms. Anderson, my name is Mike. I am Division Chief of ABC Company. Welcome to Toronto.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to meet you.
A pleasure meeting you as well. The flowers are for you.
Thank you. They are beautiful. I met a girl in elevator this morning. She works in a company upstairs. She said she envied the casual way we dress for work. She complained about the dress rule in her company. It requires everyone to wear formal clothes from Monday to Friday.
Well, I was wondering where those people with professional attire come from. Now, I know the answer.
You know, in a sense, suits and ties are compulsory for male employees even in July, and no jewelry allowed for most of the female employees. Even the reasonable male leaf is returning the rule. Isn't that strict?
To some extent, it is. Anyway, whether they like it or not, they do give people a very good impression.
But it is unjust to judge a book by its cover. If they're not happy or comfortable with their clothes, they can be less productive.
Do you really think we can beat WebTracker?
Of course.
How can you be so sure? Do you know something I don't?
I have a plan for handling WebTracker. Step 1 is the stars.com contract.
What's step 2?
Don't worry about that, Dave. Look, I have to see Vince now. Think about what I said. Let's get down to business.
Okay, have you seen the samples?
Yes, I have. I'm interested in your underwear. If the price is acceptable, we would like to order it soon.
I'm glad to hear that. We are trying to give you a favorable one.
What's your price?
150 yuan for each piece.
That's a bit more than I was prepared to pay.
How about 130 yuan?
I offer you 110 yuan.
That's too little. Well, I'll come down to 120 yuan.
All right, I go up to 115 yuan, but not a penny more. Is that acceptable?
If you order more than 10,000 pieces, we can accept 115 yuan for each one.
Well, I'll accept the price and place an order for 10,000 pieces.
Very good. It's a pleasure to do business with you, Mrs. Phoebe. Hello, Dana Okro.
Hello, Dana. This is Kevin Abrahams from Eureka Corp. I don't know if you'll remember me, but we met last week at the Chamber of Commerce luncheon.
Oh, yes. Hi, how are you?
Great. Do you have a few minutes right now for me to tell you a little bit more about the data management tools our company has to offer? It won't take long.
Actually, I'm really swamped right now and I'll be going into a meeting in a few minutes. Is there any literature you can send me?
Oh, sure, I understand. I'd be happy to send you a promotional packet about the programs that I think might best suit a company of your size. Would it be okay if I called again to see if you have any questions?
Let's do this. Since I'm not sure when I'll get a chance to read the material, why don't I give you a call if I have any questions? Now, I'm really sorry, but I have to get going to this meeting.
No problem at all. I won't keep you any longer. I'll put a package to you in the mail and we'll go from there.
Sounds good.
Thanks for your time.
No problem. Bye. Bye.
Could you tell me a little about the organization? For example, how big is your workforce here?
Well, in total, we have around 150 employees based in Hong Kong with another 400 in our head office in Beijing. The news desk staff in Hong Kong comprises around 80 staff.
I see. And how about the working hours?
Well, as you know, Rebecca, in journalism work hours are not exactly 9 to 5. You could be on call at any time. We do have to work very unsociable hours at times.
Well, I am used to that, Mr. Parsons, so that's not really a shock for me.
Good, as long as you understand that.
And when do you need to fill the vacancy, Mr. Parsons?
Yesterday. But no, we are hoping to start from the beginning of next month.
That sounds ideal.
Marketing Manager's office. Can I help you?
Mr. Smith, please.
Sorry, he is out.
What time do you expect him back then?
Sorry, I am not sure. Can I take a message?
No, thanks. I will call back later.
That's fine. Please call again later.
Okay, thank you. Goodbye.
Following our free educational materials, you learn English in a great way with ease and efficiency.